of your layers and PNGs to the project. And make sure you have 2 beats in between. Hide all of your layers. Now, add a rectangle. And with the use of Edit Shape, frame this inside the Polaroid. Now click on the rectangle, click on 3 dots at the top, and click Thick Composition Area. Now unhide the 2 layers that you want to frame in the Polaroid, and zoom them in and frame them inside. You can use Fill Composition Area, and then just move it down. Now hide the rectangle and go to the top photo and go to Move and Transform and add position keys at the start and second beat. Move your layer to the right. And in between, add the scrap. Click on the 3 dots and copy the curve. Now go to the bottom photo and add position keys at the start and second beat. At the start, move it completely. And then, in between, paste your curve. After you're done, unhide the rectangle and adjust its duration. Now select the 3 layers and click on the middle grouping option at the top. Now zoom out the photo and frame it inside the Polaroid once again. Now select the group with the Polaroid and click on the first grouping option. Now let's set up all of our layers. After you're done with the setup, let's move on to the other part of the transition. Unhide the Polaroid PNG. And now click on this icon on the right and click Copy Layer. Unhide one of the photos and zoom it out. Use Edit Shape. Now memorize these numbers because you will be using them on all the other photos so that they fit into the same Polaroid. Select the photo and the Polaroid and click on the first grouping option. Copy the same progress on all the other photos. After you're done grouping all your photos, lay them out. Go to the pin and add transform keys at the start and second beat. At the start, move your layer to the left and add this curve. Click on the three dots and click Copy Curve so we can use it later. Now go to the paper PNG and add Move and Transform keys at the start and second beat. At the start, move your layer down. If you want to add more effect, just add rotation keys in the same places. And paste the curve in between both keyframes. After you're done with the PNGs, move on to the groups. For the groups, add position and rotation keys on the first beat and end of the transition. Add just your first keyframe, like this. And paste the graph in both properties. After you're done, select all of the groups and click on the first grouping option at the top. Then, move this layer underneath. Lastly, add a null at the start of the entire transition. Click on one of the layers and click on the icon next to the rubbish bin. Click Try It First and select Null 1 as the parent layer. Copy the saved progress over to all of the layers and the given transition. Now go to the null and go to Move and Transform. Click on the Z and decrease it to zoom in your project. Now move your layer and then rotate it so that it looks straight. Now add position and rotation keys at the start and second beat of the project. On the second keyframe, move your layer to the other side. And rotate it. Paste the graph in between. Go in the middle of the first and second keyframe on null 1. This should be the first beat, and add null 2. Now go to null 1 and click on the button next to the rubbish bin. Click Try It First and select null 2. Adjust the duration of both nulls. And now on null 2, add position and rotation keys at the start and end. At the end, adjust your project. And paste the curve in between both properties. If you want to make these all more rough, just put the knobs of the graphs all the way at the ends. And just paste these curves in every property we just edited. Now add a rectangle at the start of the entire project. Click on the 3 dots and click Stretch to Composition Area. Add just the duration of the rectangle. Now select all of the layers and click on the middle grouping option at the top. And now you can add your effects.